doing?
I'm gonna change the rods.
Is it that time?
It is. This guy right here tells us it is.
So we're here at Mission. Is it Mission Raceway Park?
Mission Raceway?
Mission Raceway. Yep.
Where at?
It's not. I mean, it's in Mission, yes, but I thought it might be like really close to the other town.
Nope.
It might be that one. I got yelled at for Spokane, so.
And then you didn't even put that that cool deal that you figured out on that.
About it, yeah.
You could have.
Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We're going to make the
He's just a talent. You can do what you want after that.
Probably on this one.
So fun little factoid about this engine, motor. I'm going to call it a motor. I know it makes some of y'all mad, but fun little factoid about this motor. It won its first race with this set of rods, and it won its last race with this set of rods. Pretty cool. Pretty neat.
That guy is all messed up, man. Like, watch. Can't do that.
So 29 passes. So it was kind of rough in the beginning. Remember how much this thing smoked when we first put it back together?
Yeah.
And it just cleared up. It just needed some nitrous.
It's fixed itself.
You know, 55 pounds of boost and some, a little sniff of nitrous, and it was good to go.
So will this be the first time changing it since we started spraying this motor, the rods?
I mean, kind of. We only sprayed it 4 or 5 times into lot before we.
So we all be able to tell a lot about. And obviously didn't hurt it. Obviously.
No, it should look the same.
But,
Hopefully.
So yeah, I was saying like you're still spraying nitrous to it. I just wanted to see if there was any differences from before and then now. Because you're spraying a lot more than probably anyone. I mean, not than the top guys that use only nitrous, but still more.
No, I'm willing to bet we're spraying more than anybody out there. We spray as much as nitrous only cars. Like, we're spraying a lot.
A lot.
It's
1,900 pounds per minute, precisely.
Per hour?
per hour.
Per hour.
Per minute would be a lot.
Yeah.
Per minute would be a lot. That would be record setting.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to figure out a lot about how the nitrous has treated this thing. I assume everything's still good, but we're going to get
everything's good, or we would know.
We're going to get these bearings out and show y'all why we use maximum oil. Exactly. I mean, you can look at the push rod tips and the push rod adjusters, or the rocker adjusters.
You can also look at those push rods and tell how long they've been in this motor.
Yeah. But none of them are burnt. So a lot of times, well, not a lot of times for us, but some people will have issues and they'll pull this out and this will be all beat up. This will be all beat up. And if those are beat up, there's no lubrication flowing through here, and then you run into really bad problems.
Obviously, we could lie to you guys and have changed these. These right here will pull out. You can change this side. You can't change this side, though. These have been in the motor for a long time. All on that Maxima oil. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Got it? Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here you go. Put this back on it. That way I can look at all the bearings. trying to dole out the cylinders a little bit, get that crosshatch back just a little bit. We're not trying to make them any bigger. So.
Okay. Yep. What is your favorite car movie?
My favorite car movie? Can't say Dukes of Hazzard?
You can say Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, probably Dukes of Hazzard then.
I had a movie in the 2000s. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I meant the TV show though. But movie-wise, man, the 55 on American Graffiti was really, really cool. I know it's supposedly the same car as the two-lane blacktop car, but it's way cooler than the two-lane blacktop car, in my opinion. I'm probably going to upset some people, but I feel like I can throw out what I think there. Yeah, it's got to be that.
American Graffiti or Dukes of Hazzard?
Obviously, the Dukes of Hazzard's my favorite car, but you know, as per a movie, I like a lot of them, man. Steve McQueen's Mustang's awesome. They're all cool. Yeah. So, and the 69. You know what? I think it was a 68. The Charger, the white Charger that was in that, is also pretty amazing car. So, Dukes of Hazzard.
What's your favorite car movie of all time?
Man, favorite car movie of all time would be Christine, because there's nothing better than the car on fire mowing the dude down.
Billy, what's your favorite car movie?
My favorite car movie is actually a cartoon in Cars because I watched it with my son.
Yep, it's a good one.
Exactly.
Mallory.
Yes.
What's your favorite car movie of all time?
Well, my favorite car, it's not really car movie, but my favorite car is my Mustang, my 64.5 Mustang, so Princess Diaries, even though it's not
I'll count it.
Okay,
I'll count it.
yes.
A tiny little microphone.
Ryan, for
Sir.
Special of the Week, what is your favorite car movie?
Favorite car movie? I really like the old Bullet movies.
My dad mentioned Steve McQueen.
Yeah, Steve McQueen and the old Bullet movies were great. I hate to say it, but I like the Gone in 60 Seconds movies. You didn't ask shows, you asked movies.
What were you gonna say show-wise?
I love Dukes of
That's
Hazzard.
exactly what my dad said. He said, I said, they have a movie in 2000. He goes, no, but I'm in the show.
Yeah, they did have a movie, the old Johnny Knoxville movie. The show, I'm gonna have to say Dukes of Hazzard. If you remember Dukes of Hazzard, you probably remember Fall Guy and A-Team.
The van from A-Team?
The van from A-Team.
Awesome.
I call that a car show because all I cared about, the reason why I watched it was for the van. Fall Guy was, you were probably too young to watch it. Do you remember the Fall Guy?
I think, wasn't Fall Guy the new Ryan Reynolds
They
movie?
did do a new
They
one.
did a new one. That's
Okay,
correct.
yeah,
It wasn't Ryan Reynolds, it was Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
And that was the retake on the old one. The original one had, oh my gosh, I forgot the guy's name. Help me out here because it's bugging me. Anyway, the truck in it was awesome, and he was always doing crazy stunts. It was the OBS, long bed, if I remember, lifted, jacked up with a big roll bar and KC lights, and he was always flying through the air. They were always doing crazy stunts with it. Lee Majors, yep. Those are my shows, but I'm gonna go with Bullet movie and Gone in 60 Seconds, and I do like all the Fast and Furious movies. My wife can attest that I always watch them when they are on. Now Dax always watches them while they are on.
So can we see you in a 68 Mustang
If they'll ever buy me one.
Well, yeah, you touched on a subject there. You might not see me in one, but you're definitely going to see my wife in one because it's the only thing that she wants.
The only car I've ever asked.
So I have been on the hunt, and your dad sends me links all the
I sent
time.
you that one that was listed like 2 months ago. or
You did.
whatever, up in
Yep,
Oklahoma.
you did. We just haven't quite found the right one. You know, you got to find the right one. It's got to, huh?
I said, you're really
I am picky for what I want. Yeah, you're right. Legitimately, I'm really picky. So therefore, my wife gets to put up with me being picky to find the right one. But also, we found some real hunks of shit for $50,000.
Yeah, they're real expensive.
Yeah.
I do understand that.
And I think that's just how much they are. I'm gonna have to
One
accept
car
it.
We'll never get rid of once we get it. So we
Yeah.
just
Keep collecting.
shit.
Yeah.
keep collecting money. But thank you for answering the question.
No problem.
I'm gonna get back over and I guess watch them rebuild the motor.
Okay.
Car movie.
Man, when I was a little kid, I watched Heart Like a Wheel pretty much every Saturday morning for probably 3 years straight. That's the Shirley Muldowney movie, for those of you that don't know. Say what you will, I don't care. It was one of my favorite movies ever, and one of the probably most influential on my career path. Here, oh, I'll set that anywhere.
See you do that so much smarter than we ever done it. I feel like that's the first time I've ever done it like that.
Really?
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, then we can put this back on top of the old stuff. Yeah. They fit really, really big. And that tells me that I'm gonna have a problem getting them into the clamp. And I don't like having those problems.
It's in the back of your mind, doesn't it?
Every time. I mean, I've seen this a million times, so we're not gonna go over like a whole lot. Do it a couple of times and then we'll figure out. Okay, nailed it. You know, or not. And we'll go from there.
Wise guy once told me that this will determine how the whole change is going to go.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Ugh. Ready?
Yeah.
Shh. Okay, I got you. Hang on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Just a couple of days for mine.
Ready? All right, guys, start cleaning off the deck surface, and then we'll put the head gaskets back on. If you remember which side went to which.
They're on the correct side.
Good. And I'll put the head gaskets back on. Just clean those surfaces up. My favorite part right here. Something like a painter. Okay, there's no sense in getting into a whole lot, guys, because we've shown you this so many times. It's just part of our our process that we have to do. And there's no sense in boring everybody with the same stuff every 30 passes. So, but we did want to show a few things. We're hard on these things. Extremely hard on these things. And we wanted to brag a little bit about our oil, our choice of oils. There's so many companies out there, and I am not talking bad about others, because there's a bunch of good ones out there for sure, but we have a good one too. Maxima oil is all we've ever ran, and obviously we do not take very good care of our filter. We never claim to be the smartest out there. Like there's other things that we could do. We open this thing up out here every day with wind and dirt and dust and everything else. So obviously we probably should change our filter a little bit more often than what we do, but I'm happy with this, guys. This is 30 passes on these rod bearings. My hands are all cut up, free bleeding on everything, and it's good.
I mean,
we're good.
30 passes. I mean, we aborted a couple, not many, in that 30.
Not very many. I mean, we've had a pretty consistent hot rod ever since we went to Canada.
Yes.
And got it lined out. So,
I mean, we run this blower as hard as it can be spun, and then we're spraying more than
this is
some
the
nitrous
first
spray.
rod change since we've sprayed this much nitrous, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and let y'all know that is 60 passes now on the mains and everything else from a fresh motor and fresh engine, fresh motor, however you want to call it. We didn't even look at the main bearings, and I'm not gonna say that that's smart. Going back to, we're not that smart.
Yeah.
But we figure we've got one more rod change in it before we change the crank. We're going to do something a little bit different than what we did last year and obviously the year before, because we've ended both seasons with broken cranks. Broken cranks for us end in new crank and new block.
Whole new everything.
So it's not ideal, and I don't want to do it anymore. So if I have to get a new Bryant crank, you're talking 6,500 versus
65,000.
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty
I
much.
mean,
So it sucks to throw away what you feel like is a perfectly good crank.
I mean, we could sell it to a sportsman guy who could probably put another 100 on it, would never have an issue. But for as hard as we run these things, it's the smart thing to do.
And we're running
honestly.
them harder now.
Yeah.
So we're spraying a lot of nitrous to it, and we're spraying as much as we possibly can. And when we get outran, we'll probably put some more to it. So it's just part of it. But for us to beat on this thing as hard as we have and run it in all the different altitudes that we run it in, there's gonna be some times that we rattle this motor. It's gonna happen. It clearly happens.
And
you know,
it's like we're not progressing this in. This is a
hit it with 600 or whatever right then and there.
as soon as it can get in there.
Yeah. What, 1.5? Something like that?
Yeah, honestly.
So 1.5 all the way till the finish line, which is only,
another 2 seconds.
another 2 seconds. But
No, we're not running 350s, guys.
no, only Kai can do that.
Only Kai. You can tell by his success this season. Sorry, Kai. I love you, dog.
I feel bad for you, man. But yes, we do. We love Kai. But just not having a great year, Maybe you
The
should
rules
run
aren't in his favor.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should, run back to
Something, man.
Anyways, we love him. He's been way faster than we ever have.
Oh, yeah.
So,
With this car.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I just wanted to show these. It's something that that's all you do. That's the only thing that you got. This is besides the fact, this is the only thing that you got to tell you what's going on in there. It's the same thing as the spark plugs in the trenches. The rod bearings and the main bearings, they tell you. They tell you what's going on in that motor. And ours still seems happy. the trash that is in this is probably just trash because
Trash that shouldn't
every
have been in
day
there.
the wind is blowing and we're pulling this apart. Hell, we freshen this thing up right here in this gravel, with wind blowing and us stopping to eat in between and us, you know, screwing around. And normally it's just me and Phantom, so we kind of have a little bit of a system. And then Ben and Billy are here, and Aiden is here, and you know, there's just a lot going on. Anytime that you're at the track, we try to do this stuff whenever it's very late at night or the race is over and everybody
next
goes
day,
home.
yeah.
That didn't really happen here today. They were testing the whole time we were doing it. So people come by and talk to you, and I forget what I'm doing real quick. I'll go, what? And then I'll start talking, and I'll go, I'm pretty sure I torqued that. Good thing I don't torque much anymore. So
really, we just wanted to brag on our oil. Yeah, we've been using Maxima since the small block days, and honestly, man,
and we never hurt that.
It wasn't because of oil.
It was not because of the oil. It was not. We'd pull a rod in too, and that bearing would still look great.
Oh yeah, brand new.
So
even the rod did. Just
we had most of our problems with that, guys, was we were pulling the pin out of the piston,
and we were using the same rod bolts that's in my LS motors.
Yes. Which do great in your LLS. So why would they not in that?
I mean, it's only 3 times more.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're happy about this. We like our oils and transmission. Same deal.
Yep.
So, anyways, we just thought we'd brag. We're good. We're done, and we should be ready for tomorrow. I don't even know what time everything starts tomorrow.
Fucking early.
It does?
The gates open at like 7.
What?
Right?
Friday? Q1's 1:30. What time do the gates open? 8? I won't even be up by 8. So, okay. So we're here at Mission Raceway, and we found ourselves into another Pro Mod race. Track seems really good. The air's good. It is kind of hot right now, but literally the sea's right there. So we are at sea level. It's going to be one of the probably best airs we've been in all season. So we're gonna go out here, and this will be the first time that I'm trying to think ever lit up the boards. So it could be good or it could be bad. We got fired yesterday, so there's we're not real sure what we're gonna do with this car as of right now anyways. So we're gonna go out here and we're gonna light the boards. We're gonna show some times, and we're gonna see how fast we can actually go. With the weather the way that it is, I think we can go pretty fast this weekend. I think that we can probably do a personal best. We're spraying a lot of nitrous to the car. The car's running killer. We put a fresh set of rods and pistons and rings and bearings in it last night. And we're gonna see what it'll do today. So we get 4 qualifiers. They just called us for our first one. And so we're gonna get ready to go up. Might have got a header or something.
Yeah.
And 9:38 to the 60-foot at the finish line. How about 369, baby? 100.
He said he wasn't going to the stripe. I knew he would.
And clicked it off early. Would have been doing well above 191 had he held it down the whole way.
Oh, 191 is all he went?
The top 3 qualified so far: Ryan Martin, Sean Ellington, and Chevy Reed.
All 3 of us. 1, 2, 3.
Qualifying round number 1. 4 spot and Nick Duda is the number 5. Took running in the 3-second zone to get into the top 5. Then it's BC Stevenson.
191, huh? You didn't click it off too early, but you did.
I did click it off a little early.
69, dude. Good job. I told Phantom, I was like, if he would have told me we went a 73, I would have guessed probably 78. Because, hey, it didn't feel great. Hey, so much room to go faster. I thought you wasn't going to go to the stripe. What happened?
I didn't go to the stripe.
I mean, pretty close.
I mean, it was close.
You only lost, what, 12 mile an hour?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you go 210, you know. Yeah. A few more mile an hour than what we did.
When you said it didn't feel happy, it's like going to shake a little bit through the middle.
Yeah, I moved around a little bit. What? Explain what we're doing.
We are
Swapping the
going
converter.
to tighten the converter up by putting a different converter in it. So this thing's making a lot more power now because we're spraying so much more nitrous and we're in way better air. So it's just blowing through the converter on the big end.
Still went 205.
And still in 205. So we could go to 208 maybe.
So we go up with sticker tires and we let go of the button. Obviously, I need to slow down just a little bit. We went 006 red. Haven't really ever had a problem going red with this car. So car slows down. We went 950 something and some change to the 60 foot, and we went a 373 at 205. Come back over here, we look at all the data, we check everything out. It's blowing through the converter pretty good. So in between rounds, we went ahead and changed the converter out, put a tighter stator in it, and we're gonna go up here, we're gonna let go of the button and see what happens. So with this change, there's liable to be a little bit of backing up. The car will go faster, maybe not on this next pass, but it still should. So number 2 qualifier, we'll go up. We'll lay one down and see what happens. Ryan landed number 1 on qualifier. I went number 2, and Chevy's number 3. So wasn't a bad lick. So we'll see what happens this round. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not where it needs to be to the 60 foot, that's for sure.
No.
So maybe, you know, maybe after all these years, there's something to it. Yeah. Now, here in a couple passes, if he gets us back where we need to be in the 30s, high 20s.
This next pass will go 9.5, I bet you.
Yeah. It's a good lick. So, second qualifier, we go up, and we went ahead and I asked Phantom, look, if you've got time, let's swap that stator out. We knew that it was blowing through the stator. We knew that at this point, with this much nitrous in here, we're making more power than what this stator's happy with, so it's blowing through it. It went a lot of mile an hour, 205 on that last one, but it still wasn't happy. So we talked about how much time we had, putting some thicker oil in the transmission or swapping the converter out. Ultimately, swapping the converter out was the best choice. And Phantom said, look, I can make it happen in time. And he did. So we go up there. We weren't real sure what it was going to do. Brandon has done this enough that he's got a real good idea. So we go up there and we picked up 2 numbers. We won a 371 at 207, I believe, and which is crazy mile an hour. So we're happy with that. And now we got some really good data. And this next pass, when the sun starts going down here in a little bit, we're going to go a lot faster. So we are going to see if we can't dip into the 60s on this next pass, and then go a little bit deeper into them on the next pass. So we get 4 qualifiers. Right now we're sitting number 2, Ryan's sitting number 1, and Chevy's sitting number 3. So we're doing what we want to do. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna make this next one. We're gonna see what happens.
Bottles going in, car's getting all ready to go. Qualifier number 3.
Oh well.
Yeah. It just track wasn't there for what we were trying to do early.
No.
He definitely said something is wrong with the rear end, and when he says there's something wrong with it, there's something wrong with it. So we're changing out to our spare, and also going to put our old tires back on. So we just wanted to scuff a new set in. They're scuffed in, so we'll put old faithfuls on and go back out there and rip it.
So we go up for Q3. We actually pulled a little bit of power out of the car, and I'm not real sure that was the right move because the track seemed like it kind of came around. We get out there about 60 feet, and it starts wadding the tire up as soon as I let go of the button. I knew that the pass wasn't happy, but most of the time it'll drive through it, and it was not going to drive through it this pass. So kicked this car sideways just a little bit. I coasted on down, and it just wasn't happy. So the rear end's making all kinds of noise. So as soon as I got back over here, we changed 2 different things. Normally that car will drive through that little bit of tire shake, but this time for some reason it turns the whole car sideways. So you kind of got to look back and go, well, what did we change? Obviously we didn't change the rear end, but the rear end's been in the car for a lot of passes, and it was time. So we're going to change that. And while we got the tires off, that was only the 3rd pass on them tires. All we wanted to do was break them tires in, shake them down, and so now we're going to put the old tires back on it. So we'll go out here, the sun's fixing to go down, and now's the time. Now's the time to swing for something. We're already sitting at number 2 qualifier, so that's not a big deal. We're either going to swing for it and we're going to go in the 60s here, or we're going to smoke the tires again. Made it.
Possibly some kind of
Made it to what? Yeah, it has been a long day.
Last qualifier.
Last qualifier. Yes, long day. Weather's good. We got a lot of power in the car. If it goes, it's gonna go fast. So we're gonna let go of the button and see what happens.
Nice job, baby.
Damn! Oh, shit! Golly! 65 at 209. God dang, that's some hot rods right there, Hobbs. Woo! Yeah, baby, 365 to a 365.
Side by side 65.
Mine and see his, and I was like, holy fuck, you did the same thing I did. We both just went 65. Hey, we did it. We did it. Okay. Good job. Oh, I knew he was coming out of the Dude, a pair of 365s.
Oh my God.
Damn. How about a pair of 365? All I know is I looked over and I saw 365. I looked over, I saw 365. I went, oh my God. Yeah. Who's number one qualifier?
He is.
Huh?
He went a 65 with a 1,
With
R65
with a 3 versus R65 with an 8.
Oh. Yeah.
But 5 miles an hour.
Hey, so you got the number one.
Had been close.
Hey, it was a 365 with an 8, 365 with a 1.
With a 3.
Oh, with a 3. With a 3.
Hell, fuck.
Good job, baby.
Job,
65, dude. Personal best side by side. I don't know. Every time I go number one qualifier at a pro mod race, I get a check. I'm going to remind you, he did say if we beat our personal best, he gives us an extra G. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. What's that say?
It went
I don't know how red 39. You want a 026 red.
Oh, that's why. Wait, what was my light?
086.
I knew mine was I knew my light was terrible.
He was distracted by his red light. That's what
I was distracted by your red light. That's what my guy said. I'm gonna go with that. Dude, unbelievable, man. Hey, was the crowd going crazy?
Oh, dude, they were going nuts.
All right, we got to hit the scales. Okay. You know, we want that bad boy to count.
The routine on the team with a 473.
She broke?
Yep, both of them are broke.
Where at?
See that right there?
Oh, yeah.
See that right there?
Yeah, the one that's stacked on stacked on stacked?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there was
both
more.
cracked. I mean, they had a reason to. We'll allow it on this one. I want a 65.
Oh, a 65? Heck yeah.
We'll allow it on that one.
And that mile per hour?
Oh, yeah, 209.
So we just made the fourth qualifying pass, and what can I say, man? You know, we're stoked. We knew
We're going to start off with Ted Sang and Chris McGraw.
if it went, it was going to be fast.
From McGraw Metalworks.
Sometimes that's a chance you're willing to take. So sometimes you got to put it all on the line, and we're not much on qualifying because we don't get to do it a whole lot. So we were already pretty secure in the number 2 spot, qualified number 2. So we took a shot at it, and it paid off, and we made a good lick. We let go of the button, and car made a good lick. I looked over, my wind light came on. Of course, Ryan went red. I saw the 365. I had enough time to look over and saw his 365. So for us to run 365 next to each other, side by side, is just amazing. That's awesome. He did get the number 1 qualifier spot. He went just a little bit faster than I did. I went a 365 with an 8. He went 365 with a 3, I believe. His 205 to my 209. He went a little bit faster than I did early. I went a little bit faster out the back than he did, but man, we got it done. It was really cool. So now we'll be on opposite sides of the ladder, and hopefully we can meet each other in the finals tomorrow. So it's going to be cool, man. The air here's not as good as what you would think. For us to go 65, you would think it'd be 1 flat air here. It's 103 is the correction. Still not terrible, but not the greatest. In the heat today, it was 105. So it went down just a little bit, which is good. The closer to 1 flat the better. And man, Brandon put a tune-up in it that we looked at and said, damn, this ought to do it, and it did. So that is personal best for us in this car. Not all around. We've been a lot faster than a 60-foot, and I think that we've been faster just by a little bit to the 330. Maybe not to the 330, but anyways, I couldn't be happier about this pass, and we're gonna see if we can't get us a win tomorrow. Saturday, it's hot. It's I mean, you know, not crazy hot. Air's pretty thick. We're about to go up for E1. We're number 2, and there's 10 cars, so we're racing the number 9 car. We are on opposite side of the ladder as Ryan, so we've just got to go some couple rounds today, and maybe it'll be a 405 finals again, just like last weekend. So car ran really well last night. We obviously are not going to run those numbers today. We're going to turn it down a little bit, and we're going to try to just go A to B, nice little mid 70s, and go from there. So we I got to be on the tree, not go red, go A to B, and we're going to be all right.
It's going to be a good day. Sounds like a lot of good energy around.
It's always
here
good.
today.
It's always a good day.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. There's Canadians out here walking around with ice bags in their head.
They think it is very hot here. I like it. I think this weather's beautiful. It is great outside.
Not the best racing conditions, but
not the worst either, though.
What's the air right now compared to last night?
What is there? 105?
Almost 104.
Oh, not much different then. But the track is going to be hot.
So it's going to get greasy, probably.
Depends on how they prep it. Was it greasy up there?
Not really.
We're just going to try to go A to B.
They're doing a pretty good job of keeping it together.
Staying on top of it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go get ready.
Okay.
An extra little bonus. Some of the stars.
One change. You shouldn't went that fast, man. So, anyways. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
I was going to talk to you after anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same
choice. Dude, that was just, I wasn't even, I said, holy shit, man, you're a turbo car? He went in before I did.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm just over there just thinking, man, I'm going to give him a little bit of time to spool up and all that. And I looked and he went boop, boop. And I went, what?
Did it spool right up or did
Dude, yeah, no, he's got a 600 shot on it.
Oh.
He goes,
okay.
oh yeah, no, it's got a 600 shot on it. It spools quick. And I was like, oh, okay, I had no idea.
So it surprised you, that's why your light's up?
I was just,
I know.
I wasn't worried. What was the light?
You don't want to know.
Nah, I didn't care.
It don't even matter.
I didn't care.
Don't even matter that you went 0.15 on the light.
That's pretty bad.
Didn't really change much over the break, did we? Just,
Over the break.
I mean, like over the.
Oh, this long break that we've been on?
Yes.
No. We gave it a little bit more just to see where the track's at and everything, but you know, it's hot out. Obviously the track was good enough that it held the 65 for Ryan. We didn't know that we were going to go as fast as what we went the last pass, so we're going to put a little bit to it. I would assume go 68 right here, something like that, and then we have, if we get by this guy, then we get a bye in the next round, and then we can try something.
Get the freebie.
Freebie? Come on, man. I feel like I earned that. He's making it seem like they gave it to me.
No doubt about it.
We made a nice little A to B. I'm okay with that.
Where he will face either.
Now we're right into the finals. So we didn't get a bye yet. So now we got a bye into the finals. I'm happy with it.
Pretty cool second round.
So, what, E3?
Yeah.
Okay, so we made it through E1, made it through E2, and now for E3, we get a bye right into the finals. Ryan has got a couple byes throughout the day, and he's got to try some stuff. We haven't. Now that we got a bye, we're gonna swing for it, and we're gonna see if we can't go fast. That way, if Ryan gets by Chevy, then it'll be me and Ryan in the finals. And we're gonna have to come up with something nasty to outrun him. His car's running really good right now, and he's got a lot of mile an hour, and his car's ETing fast. So we're gonna try something. We're gonna try to get somewhere back around the 65 range, possibly even a little bit faster than that, and then we're gonna lay it to it in the finals tonight. So one more shot. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. It's cooling off just a little, and we're gonna see how much power this track will take. What was the early numbers?
934. 247.
Damn, that's what we needed, man. Why is it doing that? Hey, do me a favor when we get over there, roll these tires out. If one of them's bigger, swap them. Put the bigger one over there. Go. Oh shit, it's already going left. Never mind, big one will be over here already. Check them anyways though, just in case.
That is what hitting a cone at 197 miles an hour does. Bar change right before the finals?
Bar change right before the finals. This is how stupid we are. This race doesn't mean nothing. And here I am, putting rear steer in it before the finals. Yep. All right, to the finals. 2 weekends in a row now. It's me and Fireball, me and Ryan in the finals. And the car didn't go straight. We had a bye run and we were able to try something. and it was extremely fast. It would have ran the number that we were wanting to run. I think it would have at least went a 64. That's somewhere around what we were trying to run. The front end was up, and it was just traveling left. Put more and more power in these cars, and they want to go left. It's our fault. We knew earlier today that the car was tracking a little bit left. We should have made a bar change and got ahead of it then, but now we're putting more and more power to it, and it's just going harder and harder left. So we were off the throttle at 3.3 and still went a 367 on that pass. We were 11 mile an hour down from our last pass, so it was where we wanted to be. We come back over here, we pull the tires off, and I put 2.5 flats of rear steer in the car, and we're gonna go from there. It tracked pretty hard. It may have needed a little bit more, but I don't wanna go too much to where it goes right. So we're gonna go up there, we're gonna run the same race that we run. I'm gonna do my thing over there. I'll leave the steering wheel straight up, and we'll see if this thing can't go straight, and we'll see if we can't reset that track record side by side like we did last night. Oh, it didn't have 10 in it?
We talked about taking it out when we got in the finals.
Well, oh well. Good job, boys. My bad, man.
That was
Good
two.
job. Sorry, guys.
That's 2 side-by-side races again.
Here, just reach in and grab it. We need to pull the front end off first. Damn. Good job, guys. Double 04 red.
Oh, man.
Is he sure?
Are you sure? Sure. Are you recording?
Sure. You know,
2 weekends in a row in the finals with Ryan.
and what have we said about racing Ryan in the finals?
You get final form, Ryan.
You do, and you have to leave on him.
Yep. I mean, you did. You did exactly that.
It sucks as a driver to know the car did its job, the crew did their job, and as a driver, you went red. Now, if he would have just outran us,
yeah.
If we'd have smoked the tires, then as a driver, I don't feel as bad. But also, 004 red. I told everybody, in the finals against Ryan, I shoot at it.
I mean, you got to.
You got to.
Because typically that's what you got.
But I'm telling you right now, I don't know that we're going to race that car on a pro tree anymore. The only reason that you've always told me I can't go red in that car is because it's instant green. We can go red. We can go red in that car. I didn't guess. Well, I saw the ambers. I let go of the button. What's bad, guys, is last night when Ryan went red against us last night.
He went way redder.
He did. We put 10 in the box. We didn't have it in for that pass. That kind of messes with my head anyway, so I try not to think about it, because then I go, oh, we got 10 in the box, I can really shoot for it. And that's kind of what I was thinking on this pass, versus if I don't have 10 in the box and I say I don't want to go red, then I'm always late.
See, and the reason I didn't double check with you on that, because we talked about it earlier in the day. We're going to put 10 in it early because we pretty much had our people covered. And if we meet Ryan in the finals.
Oh, yeah, no, we talked about that.
And then,
sure.
But I didn't want to bring it up to you because I don't want to mess with your head, because it's just something else for you to think about when you're already thinking about light. So, I don't know. I could have left it in there. It's coulda, woulda, shoulda, I guess, but what are you gonna do?
You know, it is what it is, guys. This is there was no points at this race.
It's starting to blister up.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
There was 0 points at this race. Look at them. They're going up to the winner's circle.
Oh. Have fun, guys.
Hey, have fun, guys. Yeah, we may come up and cheer you guys on. And it's one of those things that there was no points here. We came up here for the crowd. We came up here to
set some records.
Not necessarily exhibition runs, because we got in Pro Mod.
Yep.
So we came up basically to see the fans, and everybody that we told a couple of months ago that we were coming, we made it right with them. So that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we did. The fans were awesome, and I'm glad we came. And if we get an opportunity to come back next year, we're going to do it again. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things that, yeah, we always want to win.
Especially now that we've won a few.
I know. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, we went to the finals of a Pro Mod race with 2 steel body cars. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And
final 3 were steel body cars.
Final 3 were steel body cars.
Chevy came a long ways in the last 2 weeks, guys.
Chevy went a 71.
Dude, he's picked up a tenth and a
Probably,
half
yeah.
in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
is what he told me.
Oh, wow.
I said, man, you just got to hit it. Hit it hard, man. You'll figure everything else out after that.
Yeah.
So we knew that car would be good. They just needed a little bit of time with it, you know, and I feel like he's there now. He's going to be searching for some nitrous pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and holler at NX. Get you some mile an hours.
Yep. So, I mean, I said it a couple of times today. I'm ready to put that bad bitch in the box and hit the highway and start heading home. And that's what we get to do now. So, obviously, we're gonna circle back to this. We're gonna put a pin in it. We're gonna circle back to it, and we're probably gonna put a little bit in the box of blue before next weekend.
So
at least 10.
I have a question for you.
We also don't go as fast to the 60 foot in blue as what we do in this.
I feel like blue reacts quicker though. The initial, that car moving, it moves quicker, even though it's slower. I have a question. Oh. You've been a 65 in this car and a 65 in blue.
It's very uneventful in this car.
Is it?
Yeah.
So like,
blue's
like you can tell a difference?
Yeah, this is like a Bronco Buck, and blue is like the full-blown bodacious bull. Yeah. No, hey, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. It's this car gets it out of the hole, and it's just, I mean, both of them are wheels up pretty much the whole way, but this one sets them down about 400 feet.
Blue never
does not.
Yeah.
Blue doesn't. So it's just different, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very, very tough to explain. I'll try to put it into, I'll think about it and I'll try to put it into different words, kind of like I did whenever I said I'm behind the car.
Yeah.
I can make it make sense to somebody who's never been in cars. I just don't really know how yet. It's
just different.
It's an animal early versus an animal late.
Can you imagine if you could combine the two? Can you imagine if blue would 920 60 foot?
Yeah. I could imagine that. I do believe that we would have ran a personal best in blue here this weekend too. We have not been in, we've said it a couple of times, it wasn't the greatest air that we've been in, but it's the best air we've been in a while. And it's not even close to as bad as the air when we went a 59 in blue. What was it, 107?
105 or 106. I can't remember for sure.
In blue?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we went a 59 at 106-ish in blue. It was 103 here this weekend to go that. So, I think blue would have went 56, 57, somewhere around there.
Probably somewhere around there. The track was great. I like if we were to do this kind of racing more with this car, I almost wonder if we don't put our looser converter back in and put the lockup in it.
Brandon doesn't think that a big tire car, it needs it, but I know we would change the setup up.
Yeah.
We'd probably take a little bit of bite out of it, change the setup, get the front end to come back down a little bit sooner. That way we can drive it on the big end.
But we probably don't need to worry about that because the car's heavy and there's no sense in...
Car's heavy, and we've said it before, guys, and I truly stand on this. We know Kai went 59. He went 59 in 1.0 air. Okay?
That's the best track in the world.
At arguably one of the best tracks in the country. But we can't run with Kai. We've said that. We can run with Kai. Obviously, we can run Kai over on a no prep.
Just over and over and over.
Just douche, you know? But on a good track, our car's not as fast as Kai's is. His car's a lot lighter than us. He was a little bit over 100 pounds lighter than us. What was he? 26, 25, I think is what he was.
Yes, because they gave him an extra 35 pounds off for steel roof and quarters.
So, in the good air, his car's fast, you know? And that's why we've said in the past, everybody's like, well, Kai can do it with a steel body car. And I've had no problem saying, yes, he can.
He did it.
We can't.
Yeah.
Kai did it. Kai went out and he won one of the baddest pro mod races in the country with his steel body car. We've never taken any of that away from him.
No, we were cheering him on.
We were cheering him on. We were his biggest fans whenever he was doing that.
We were in
race.
a Brazilian airport looking like some idiots.
Yep. And then we were on an airplane in the air, still looking like idiots, as he went round after round, taking out people that we used to, you know, watch when we were growing up.
Oh yeah, and still do when we're there racing with them.
Still do when we're there racing, you know. So we have heroes too, guys. You know, and I took a couple of those guys out.
Yep.
Ken Cortuccio's one of my guys. Like, I will always cheer that guy on. You know.
Oh, for sure. That said,
I did the thing. But with that being said, we've said we're not going to go around and race this car at pro mod races. We just happened to come up here. They said, "Hey, we're having a pro mod race, and we don't like to do exhibition passes. We like to get in where we fit in. We fit in this pro mod race, so we did it." I don't know how many more times we'll do that, but obviously we have a pro mod at our disposal. Yeah. So if we go to a pro mod race, we're gonna take a gun to the gunfight.
A big gun.
We're gonna take a big gun to the gunfight. So, but anyways, it was a great weekend. Like I said, the fans showed up and they showed out. There was a lot of people here. Obviously, they already had their own deal going on. All these people didn't show up for us, but it was still cool that they came over. They stopped by, you know, and they cheered us on, you know, and that goes a long ways. So. Makes me want to come back for sure. What's he saying? Why don't you just say it? And then he gets.
Oh yeah, I mentioned Jeff.
Oh, so one thing that we were pretty sad about all weekend was that our buddy Jeff couldn't be here, and everybody knows his situation. And I'd like to touch on that just a little bit. Also, I saw a couple of people say, after the way you talked about Jeff, we're going to unfollow you. There's only 2 people that I saw say that. Leave then.
Yep. Later, dude.
We'll see y'all later, or not. If anything that we said was bad towards Jeff, then you're just stupid. Jeff's our buddy, and we would do anything for Jeff, and Jeff knows it.
Yep.
And we did. So Jeff knows it. I don't need to talk about Jeff's situation because that's for Jeff to talk about. At the point we talked about that, and you guys said, or the couple people said, after I heard what you said about Jeff, I'm unsubscribing. We're going to let Jeff talk about that. At that point, Jeff had not made a statement, and we are not going to put it out there what Jeff wanted to do, or what he wanted to talk about, or what he wanted to put out there. that was a life-changing experience for Jeff, and you are never going to hear your news from us first, because we're not the people who wants to get out there and put news out first. That's Jeff's business. If Jeff wanted to tell you guys, he would tell you guys, and now he has. But with that being said, the people up here in Canada, the amount of people that had love for Jeff was unbelievable. There wasn't a person that I talked to this weekend that didn't say, tell Jeff, man, we feel for him, you know. Tell Jeff we're praying for him. Tell Jeff, you know, we understand why he couldn't make it, you know.
Tell Jeff we're sorry. Yeah,
tell Jeff we're sorry, you know. That's awesome that all those people came up to us and told us that stuff. So we're not going to put, like I said, we're not going to put Jeff's business out there. Jeff now has put his own business out there. So, you know, we'll still do, Jeff knows we'll do anything that we can to help him out.
Yep.
But he's got a little bit of time to figure out his path. So with that being said, we did miss Jeff being here this weekend. And Jeff would have been right there with us, 1, 2, 3, and 4 qualifier.
No doubt about it.
So
they've got the exact same thing we do.
Yep. So, but I also believe Jeff is a real racer, and Jeff is going to do what Jeff has to do to get back out there and start racing again.
Very soon.
Very soon, because he will sit around for a couple of weeks and go, yeah, we got to go race.
I figure a couple of days. Jeff's not one to sit around.
Jeff is not one to sit around.
He should. He's old.
He's at home doing things right now. So a couple of days of him going home and thanking whoever it is that he wants to thank, that he still has his family, his dog, his wife, his son, and obviously everything in his trailer. You know, that's all stuff that doesn't really matter and can be replaced. Mm-hmm. But once you know that your family and everything is safe, the next thing you go is, how's the car? And his car's good. So he'll bounce back. He'll get another rig. He'll get another trailer, and he'll be back out there with us. So
100%.
So anyways,
I guess that pretty much wraps it up, right? So
30 hours drive home.
So we got 30 hours to go, starting right now. No, you're not leaving now?
I'm not leaving right now.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna they're racing here tonight, or tomorrow. Sorry. I am going to sleep until the announcer wakes me up in the morning, and that will probably be or the cars. You're okay. You're all right. Or the cars, whatever it is that wakes us up. Then we'll get up. We'll get around, and we'll follow Ryan, or he'll follow us, and we'll start heading back 30 hours home.
30 hours.
30 hours through some mountains, too.
Some good ones, and some big mountains.
Big mountains up here.
Big.
So
that will do it for this video. We runnered up at a Pro Mod race with a steel body car, set the mile-per-hour record for about 12 hours.
Yeah. And then we beat the old ET by what, three numbers?
Yes.
It was 68 when we got here. Fastest we went was a 65. Ryan went a 64. So.
Yep. So very cool stuff. 2 badass hot rods here. As always, guys, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you watching. Like we said in our last video, we are not done racing. I mean, probably not even close to done racing.
Nope.
So we'll be out there. We'll let y'all know where. In the meantime, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe.
He looked at me and he goes, we got it. We got it. Dean did.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.
Come see us in Michigan, guys. We'll be at 131.
131 in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks with Blue. And we're going to have the baddest Pro Mod on the property.
With our tuner.